Well, look who it is. The YouTube algorithm told me that you are the type of person that likes it when someone plays Elden Ring and they make a build. And then they take the build that they've made and that they do invasions with that build. And they said that you liked it. And my name's Saint Riot. Guess what? That's what I do. That's what you're watching. This build right here, this is just a dex build. It's just, imagine if you made a dex build. How would you make a dex build? Well, you'd probably give it some vigor and some dex. That's it. It's a dex build. This build right here is at level 70. And I'm in a bad situation right here. Thankfully, these clay men, they're here to help out. They're here to give us a little backup, you know? We'll take that. Thank you, Clayman. And the reason that that's so nice is because you're about to see something that I bet you've probably not seen before. We've got the spinning slash on the cold infused noble slender sword. You know, why do you have a cold infused weapon on a dex build? It's because it gets to keep most of its dex scaling when it's cold infused, does the noble slender sword. Cold infusion is pretty good for stuff other than just magic builds. Int builds, intelligence builds. You know? It's not bad. It gives you a nice way to do some magic damage on a dex build without having any int. And that's nice, right? Anyway, I bet you've never seen this before. A little R2, little spinning slash roll catch. Now watch this little roll. Oh, a little spinning slash, little reverse backstep, little backstab. Just goofy things, you know? Just being a goofy little guy, doing some goofy little stuff, and having a good time with it. And that's what happens here, you know? That's the sort of thing that you can look forward to seeing. Some of you who maybe watch my videos a lot, you might be saying to yourself, Saint, I recognize... Sorry, my dog just came over to me and dropped a tennis ball on the floor. And so I had to throw the tennis ball, because that's what dogs like. Well, why didn't you just edit that out of the video? Because I didn't want to. It's adorable. Right? Anyway. Yeah, those of you who are maybe, you know, you've watched a few Saint Riot videos, you might be saying to yourself, Saint, I hear this music in the background, and this is Battle at the Big Bridge from Final Fantasy V. Or was it 4? It's 5. Yeah. Right? Or is it 4? I think it's 5. Anyway, you're saying to yourself, oh man, you're not using the partisan. Usually when this song plays in your videos, it's because you're making a movie. But that's not what's happening this time. This time it's playing because there is going to be a battle at the Big Bridge in this video. And it's just kind of funny. And I thought that it was hilarious to sort of preface the battle at the Big Bridge in the video with the song Battle at the Big Bridge, right? Now, is that funny in and of itself? Kinda, but what makes it more funny is I knew that I was going to tell this little anecdote, this little joke right here. I was going to turn it into a joke, and that's what made it funny. The fact that I could turn it into a joke took these two things, these two seemingly, you know, unrelated kind of plot points. And the fact that I could make it a joke by saying it's a joke doubles the amount of funny that it is, right? And you're like, well, this is a whole lot of buildup. And it is. It is a whole lot of buildup. But, you know, we'll get there. Don't ever do what I just did. It's so pointless. You can do it, but you shouldn't. You know? Just because you can do something doesn't mean that you should do something. And that's an important lesson that we're all going to learn. We're in the water with these people, and they're throwing lightning bolts, but I have a lightning-infused weapon, so I'm okay with this. Because it's a dex build. And that's where dex happens. Lightning happens. Lightning happens in dex builds. Alright, so we're going to do a backstab here. And I want you to appreciate, when you're an invader, when you're a ganker, no one gives a shit what you do. But when you're an invader, you get a backstab. It kind of gives you a moment to sort of breathe. See what's going to happen next. And a single solitary backstab can turn the tides. Just like that. You got a backstab. The guy who got backstabbed is going to run away for a minute. One of his buddies is going to come in, and they might be willing to make the biggest mistake in the world. As you just saw. And now, this stops being a 3v1 and it becomes a 2v1. And if you've ever done any invasions at all, you will know that there is a chasm, a world of difference between a 3v1 and a 2v1. So if you can turn a 3v1 into a 2v1, oh man. Obviously, if you can just win the invasion, if there's ever a moment where you can just win the 3v1, and you just really feel like you have to win, then yeah, just go for it. But, yeah. That backstab right there sets up that whole... That's just a total... Look, it's the battle on the big bridge! Are you ready for an epic clash of champions? That's right. This music has been playing for this moment. The battle on the big bridge is finally here. Thanks for watching the video. I appreciate all of you. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe and share this video with, you know, people who don't watch video games or play them. Walk up to a stranger and say, hey, I need you to watch this. This is the build. The first build was a dex build. The second build is this build. And, yeah. Hopefully... Oh, not hopefully. The next video will have some more invasions with this build. I'll see you then. That'll be next time. So, you know, stick around. And until then, later, y'all.